Welcome back to WDRB Media, the voice of your community, giving you double the information and inspiration. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to A New Day with your host, Juicy J.
And Mr. Bay.
And today we're talking about...
Cooperative economics. Yes, that is the topic of the day. That is a topic of discussion for a lot of what we've been talking about over the last, I would say, months. But really now, if you guys have been tuning into the show, anybody that missed any of our previous shows, we talk about the Fortress Network. And the company is based right here in Charlotte. It's a social referral network that pays. And so we had Akili come in here, and our brother Andy Talandi. They did a great interview with us and shared the opportunity. And really, I want to talk about that because we've had a lot of major developments since the last time we spoke. And I'm really excited about what's going on with the Fortress. And I'm really looking to get this to where this thing goes viral and people really see what we're trying to do and creating our own economy through cooperative economics. We got the best plan that's out there as far as I'm concerned, as far as business, ease of entry, and just being able to maximize the most out of $10 that I've ever seen, like just the power of numbers. So it's been a lot of people sleeping on us, you know what I'm saying, with the Fortress. But we gonna keep the vision because we know what we got, you know what I mean? And we bringing in some power players to the team, and I'm like, we got some multi-million, billion-dollar corporations that's partnering with us. So we knowing that what we got is real, and so we got some new great products. I'm gonna share with the audience today, and just let you guys know, like, do not sleep on this opportunity. I don't care if you have a business. I don't care what it is. We were looking for you to help join us and build this because. And, you know, I was listening to a video, they call it 2019, the year of the return. And this a lady that's the head of the African Union. And they have a ploy to bring back all of the people from that diaspora, as they call it, to go back into Africa and reinvest and own land and different things like that. So what does that mean for us here in America? And they got their spotlight on the so-called African Americans here in America to come back because we got something special over here. It's a lot of us that are entrepreneurial. We've bought a lot of the inventions that the world has of today, modern history, came right out of here in America with slaves, you know, up from slavery, and we were out here creating all of these devices that the world runs on today. So they're looking to partner with us, and one of the things that they were looking to do is build, basically create a credit union where it was only $10 and everybody could join. And they figure if they do that, they can raise $1 billion. And what they would do with this $1 billion is take it back to the AU, African Union countries, and to position them, because you can't go anywhere without no money, right?
That's
money
true.
is power. So, you know, that will give us rights to possibly be able to go back into anywhere in Africa, because they're looking to basically remove their borders and make it so any African citizen can go anywhere and work and live. So that will also give us the same opportunity to do the same thing and own land and do business in the continent. And so when she said $10, the first thing that popped in my head is the Fortress Network, because it's only $10 to join. It's a global operation, even though we're local now, we're young, we're a small company, but we're looking to grow tremendously this year and beyond. So everybody that's out there listening, hey, really pay attention to this, because this opportunity, you know, I would say it don't happen but once in a lifetime as far as I'm concerned. I've been around multi-level marketing, network marketing, all of those things since I was a teenager. The first time I was introduced to one was Amway.
Right.
And I was just out of high school, and it was a guy I was working at the General Motors Tech Center. He was an engineer at the General Motors Tech Center and telling me about Amway. And I went to Indiana and went to one of the meetings. I got the concept of people working together and everybody benefiting from it. And so, but the thing about those businesses, I've tried a lot of them, and they're hard, you know, and it's hard to really get going in them. It costs you a lot of money to get in.
It costs a lot of money for the startup.
Then you got to travel and all of that stuff, and they want you to plug into all the calls and all these things, which is good because it motivates you and everything like that. But the average person, they can't do that, you know what I mean? You got to have so many business value and all of that stuff. With the Fortress Network, it's simple. You just pay your $10 a month. You get the minimum of 3 people to do the same. As long as everybody does that, let's just say, this is how powerful the program is. If everybody was to get their 3 people in 1 week, in 9 weeks, at the end of 9 weeks, that first person will be eligible to receive $29,523.
Absolutely.
All from everybody just saying, hey, we all want to win, let's put in this 10. So all the people put the $10 up, and then every day after that, or every week after that, the next person will be eligible, and so on and so forth until there's no more poverty. That's what we want to see in our communities, because that's the plague. That's what's plaguing us. One of the things that's plaguing us is that we don't work together in our communities enough. We give our money away too much, and we don't create enough. We don't create enough
within each other.
It's markets for all types of things, for everything that we consume every day. And here it is. We got this product here. This product is by a company called Hydo One, which we just partnered with. Water. It's a water. This water is called Rev. It's one of the lines carried by the Hydo One product, which is now carried by us.
Right.
Because we just worked an exclusive deal out with them. So now you can get the Hydo One drink, and it's sold in Whole Foods, Ingles stores, and across the world, really, is in different markets. And so right now we have this opportunity to have this water, and it's specifically designed for diabetics. And speaking of which, the owner, Sammy, we're going to have him on the show next week.
Yes.
So he could come in and show and we can hear from his mouth, from the source's mouth, everything that they put into this product, and also the new products that's coming out.
That's coming out, absolutely.
Because we got CBD water coming. And speaking of which, I'm super excited right now, because people that, if you paying attention to the cryptocurrency market, blockchain, anything dealing with CBD, marijuana, and medicinal, that's the new economy.
That's the new economy.
So if you're not embracing the new economy, you're going to be left behind. And you can see right now we got a shutdown, and people that's waiting food stamps and different things like that. Guess what? Y'all ain't going to have no food. And guess what? I bet y'all got $10. So
everybody has $10.
Yeah,
I think everybody has $10 or access to $10.
If you paying the lottery and you got 10, you trying to hit the big game, this your big game right here. You could have access to. We want to promote entrepreneurship within the Fortress Network. So if you don't have a website, or if you have a business, you can actually plug your business into the Fortress Network and also sell your products through the Fortress Network, and we don't charge you anything for that.
Right.
So we'll actually help you set up your own e-commerce store. And eventually, as we grow this thing out to where we're global, and we over in the continent, and we doing business over there, because even them Africans over there, they got $10 a month.
Absolutely.
So that's not nothing hard to come by. And if you don't have $10 a month, that's all the more reason why you need to get it. So you won't have to worry about not having $10. Mm-hmm. So it's millions and billions of people on the planet, and we're just trying to reach them one at a time. And I know I'm rambling on, but like I said, my energy supercharged.
He's so excited about the new products that we actually have for Fortress. So he's probably going to do a little bit of rambling. So I'm going to try to keep him on course a little bit. So the first thing that we want to tell you guys about is about the Revved beverage. Yeah. So how about you tell them exactly about the benefits of the Revved, and if anything, why should they switch to this, especially for our diabetic patients?
Well, for one thing, it has a cinnamon extract, which helps with weight management and diabetic, and it's dental friendly. But let's go back to the back, and what it has in there specific for people that are diabetics is called Canulium PF. And that's been known to decrease the symptoms and actually balance out diabetics. So it's people that have actually taken this product. It's scientifically backed. Mm-hmm. This is the only product like this on the market in the world that's patented. So it's specifically designed for diabetics. So anybody out there that knows somebody that's diabetic, you need to be drinking this water. And guess what? We can show you how just by us consuming this water, and we get it, like I said, it's very cheap. We basically getting it for wholesale. Right. But you can have this and just consume this product and share it with other people and show them how they could be tapping into their, unlimited, really residual income.
Absolutely.
Every month since we've been in the Fortress, I've gotten a check. Mm-hmm. And this time I'm looking to get more. Hey, listen, all I can tell you guys is this is real, and you can sleep if you want to.
Right. One thing that I would like to say before we end this part of the segment and before we go on and we introduce him to something else, Juicy J and Mr. Bay, we're products of the product. So we have actually ordered the Rev D for ourselves. We've tried it. We've drinking it.
So I'm on the
One
way.
thing that I love about it is that the taste. So the one that we're holding, I know the ones that's listening cannot see, but for the video, the ones that see this on the YouTube channel, this is a blueberry and pomegranate naturally flavored. And so what I like about this is that you can actually taste the fruit juices that are in it naturally. So it is no glucose. It's all natural. It's sugar free, which is one of the best things. So for those people who like to say, well, I don't, just because I'm a diabetic, I don't want to have to only drink water. I want something that's different. They come in a variety of flavors, and so you have your naturally flavored water, which is going to give you something that will still help and reduce, that will hydrate you, but then it will also help to reduce your glucose level so that you won't be dependent on insulin. And so that's something that I really wanted to emphasize about this particular product here. We've had our children even like it. So, we have an array of ages in our home. So we have two 14-year-olds. We have our 18-year-old daughter who is home for college right now. And we had cases of this, and I had to hide mine because they're gone. So even, the youth are drinking this. And so that lets you know how good the taste of this is. So I just wanted to put that in there and let people know.
Only one way to find out
is to try it. Absolutely.
Well, you want to go to break, and then we can show them in the end how they can get more information about where they can find it, or just call directly. Like, just get on the phone,
just pick up a phone,
call me, call Juicy J, and let's do some business, y'all. And let's take this to our people, and let's get free. Let's get debt free. Let's be able to live how we want to live without no worry about how we gonna pay this, how we gonna pay that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So, cause that living right there is no good for nobody.
Absolutely. I just want to say, I feel like the people in our community, we have made Coca-Cola and Pepsi rich on their product, and their product is not doing anything to help us. So let's give back to our own people who have created this. And this is not a drink that's just, it's been a lot of research that has went into this beverage. So now it's time to start investing your money in things that are going to make you healthy and that's going to have you live longer instead of investing in something that is going to make you sicker. So I just definitely wanted to throw my little 2 cents in there about the health. So you're tuned in to WDRB Media, the voice of the community, giving you double the information and inspiration. You listen to A New Day with Juicy J and Mr. Bay. We're going to take a break, so don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back.